All right, so it is day 12 of the cut. We are at 196 pounds. We're going to be hitting legs today, and I'm going to see you guys once we grab some food. All right, so for food, we're not eating at the cafeteria today for lunch just because not really that great. So I'm going to be having one of the protein Pop-Tart thingies, a 42-gram chocolate Core Power, and cookies and cream Bear Bell bar. So yeah, we're having all those. And then I'll show you guys if we get something else or on the way to the gym. All right, so we are gonna be hitting some legs today. Should be pretty fun. I am looking forward to having the seated hamstring curl, just because you can get a much better stretch on that. I do think the seated is probably the best variation of the hamstring curls. So that should be pretty fun. And we have the single leg extensions and some more stuff. I don't really quite remember exactly all what we have to do. What else? We have core and calves. That's the other stuff, yeah. But it should be pretty nice. We're mostly going to be eating after the gym for today, just because the lunch menu kind of sucked. I think I said that earlier, but they have burgers or cheeseburgers for dinner. And those had the best protein to calorie ratio of any of the food at lunch. So I'm gonna try to just get as much protein as I can with those without going too far over without going over my protein limit at all. I'm gonna try to get as much protein as I can with those without going over my calorie limit at all. And then if there's a little bit of protein I still need, I'll just probably like have some milk or something or another protein shake. But we are kind of just steadily in a deficit. We have been already losing a little bit of weight. It's not really like anything significant right now, but I think fairly soon here, there might be some visible differences. I'd say by maybe like day 30, we should be looking at a pretty good amount leaner, which would be pretty cool. Definitely would not complain about that. So yeah, I'm gonna see you guys once we get to the seated hamstring curls. All right, so the last time we did these, we got 11 reps, so we're gonna be going for 12. And we're going to be kind of bending over the bar to better engage the hamstrings. So let's try to hit it. Oh shit. A pencil in my pocket, it's fucking poking me. Oh shit. Alright. One more set of that, we're gonna try to get 10. Then we have the leg extensions. Oh my gosh. Alright. Second set. We're gonna try to get 10. Okay. Shit. Here we go. Let's do those single leg extensions. Alright, so next up is the single leg extensions. Last time we got 11 with these, so we're gonna try to get 12. If we can hit that, then we can go up in weight. And 2 of our exercises next time, we can go up in weight in this one and the leg curls. Well, I don't know, like, I was kind of sliding around during the leg curls, which was kind of annoying because I kept having to readjust myself. So I don't know if there's a solution for that. Or if it's just like a positioning or like form problem that kind of was leaving me to slide around. But let's try to get 12 reps. Alright, I think we're only getting 11 again. Oh man. Yeah, I was not getting that 12 flown up. Alright. I'm just gonna try to get 9 for the next set then. Alright, so we're hitting our second set. We're gonna be trying to get 9 reps with these single leg extensions, and then we're gonna go into the double leg extension right after reaching failure with both single legs. So I guess let's just see how it goes. Can definitely feel the quads kind of like crazy just from that first set. I think these are definitely a pretty solid quad exercise, especially if you're kind of leaning back like this, because it does even better at engaging your quads when you're kind of just leaned all the way back. Fuck. All right. Oh my gosh. All right. That's all for the leg extensions. Now let's hit some calf raises. All right, so they have a calf raise machine here now, but it's different than the one at ENG. So I just kind of threw on all of the 25s and 10s at the rack next to it because there's no 45s near it. So I'm just gonna see how many that takes to kind of get me to failure. And I see what it's like. Then I might have to add more weight for the second set depending on how it feels. Alright, I mean 14, that's kind of around there, so definitely more reps than I'd like, by a little bit, but not terrible, so, and with that is, like, I could just probably throw on a 45 on each side and a 10 on each side, and that'd probably be getting me to failure about in the range I want to be, so I think I'm gonna do that, and then see you guys when we hit that set, and we have some cable crunches. All right, so we threw that on. So hopefully this goes pretty well. Just kind of seeing how many it takes. Still, gotta figure out what weight works well. I think this should probably be good if we get around like 6 to 10 reps. This should be the right weight. So this is our second set. So we got 12, so we probably want to up the weight a little bit more next time, but not terrible. Yeah, we'll probably just want to throw on like another 10 on each side. Yeah, that should probably be around good for the weight for the next set. Oh no, we got 12 on the second set, so maybe I'll throw on. I'll just take off the 10. And put on a 40 or a 25 with the 45s. We'll see next time if I remember. But for now, let's do those cable crunches. All right, so now you have some sets of cable crunches with some leg raises after, directly after, to really hit the core. We're gonna be going for 9 with this weight because we got 8 last time. So let's see, because we're gonna be doing the facing away, which does make it a fair bit harder. Oh shit. Alright. Almost into that. Then we have a pump check. Alright, so one more set of these cable trenches. We're just gonna go for 8 since we had to get 10 with that last set. We actually had one more than I thought we were going to, so pretty cool. But yeah, let's just hit these, and then I'm excited to get this pump check in. Oh shit. Alright. Fuck. I think that after doing the cable crunches, pretty nice for hitting the fucking core. So yeah, let's get that pump check in. Alright, so pretty good leg day. Let's see how the pump's looking. Definitely still have a decent amount of bulk, considering it's only the, what is it, 11th day of the cut. But actually no, I'm doing the legs first. But we still have lost quite a substantial amount of weight for it being 10 days. But you also kind of got to factor in the fact that just eating less means there'll be less food in your body at a regular given time when you would weigh yourself. That's why a lot of the times when people go on to kind of a little bit more restrictive diets, they'll see a large kind of decrease right away, and it'll kind of plateau a little bit sometimes. That can either be just because like you lose weight and your maintenance is now at that caloric level, or sometimes maybe it was just you eat some less food, now there's just less total food in your body. So probably some of the less food in our body, as well as maybe losing some weight with a caloric deficit. But not looking bad. Legs have always just kind of been staying pretty lean throughout even the entire bulk. You can still see the separation of the separate like heads of the quad just from flexing it pretty easily. Well, it's a little bit less visible just because partially the lighting. You can also kind of see some definition and like separation through like the hamstrings and like the side of the quad as well. Calves are still honestly fairly small, not not as big as I would hope they'd be. But what I have noticed now is that with doing so much cardio, my calves are like, I kind of stayed a little bit sore these last couple of days. So I'm wondering if maybe even just doing some more of our cardio will kind of help with that as well. Although not as substantially as actually weight training isolation of the calves. I think just kind of doing that will possibly help a little bit. Definitely not crazy lean in the abdomen. But we do have a pretty solid amount of muscle mass on us. So if they do get lean, I think we're gonna look a lot better than we were last time we were lean at like 145. But yeah, that's gonna be it. So I will see you guys out in the car, because I gotta go back home right now to catch the dining hall, and then I'll check if they're open. If they are, I'll go to the rec center on campus and just do my cardio there. So I'll see you on the drive home. All right, so we are going to be going back to the school, get some food from the cafeteria, because I do not feel like dealing with the late supper thing. I just want to grab some food and go. And then, depending on if they're open or not, I'll go do some cardio at the rec center on campus. But yeah, so looking at what we're having for supper, I think if I just drink a little bit of fat-free Fairlife milk afterwards, or even I could honestly have chocolate milk afterwards, and we'll still be in about like, I think we'll still be about like 400 calories under our, where like the limit is for this cut for calories, which like I have my limit at like 100 calories under. It will be like about 400 calories under that, even with some chocolate milk. So I might have some of those high fiber gummy bears just to kind of pat a little bit closer to the goal, because I do want the cut to be kind of as kind of slow progressive as possible, where it'll still make it so that we'll be fully cut by when we need to be for the show, but also we won't lose any muscle and can potentially gain some. So kind of a little bit tricky to balance, but we're just going to do that. Just kind of see how it goes, because I think we're also lowest on carbs right now, and we're at where we want to be for fats and protein with this. So I think the high fiber gummies would probably be a good option, just to have a pretty decent carb source. Which, like, obviously it's not the most healthy carb source, like eating a fucking apple, but just because I'm cutting doesn't mean I can't have some stuff that tastes good, you know? But yeah, I mean, that was a pretty good leg day. We progressively overloaded in like everything other than the single leg extensions, but I think it still was technically a form of progressive overload, because I think our form did get a little bit better with those from last time with those 11 reps. So I mean, progressive overload doesn't always have to be just the weight. It can also kind of just be like the form a little bit too. But felt pretty good. I guess we also technically didn't progressively overload on the calf raises, since we didn't really have an accurate frame of reference for them, just because it is a different seated calf raise machine than the one at ENG. So I was just kind of having to experiment a little bit to try to figure out where a good place for getting to muscular failure within the rep range we prefer would be. But yeah, pretty sick. Happy with how today went. And I will see you guys at the cafeteria. To start off dinner, we're just having one cheeseburger, because that's all they had out. They didn't have any other cheeseburgers out yet, so gonna have that to start off our dinner, and then I guess we'll just grab some more once they put them out. All right. The next thing we're having for supper is gonna be 3 burgers. It'll be all from the cafeteria, and then I'll show you guys what we get once we're back in the dorm. All right, so we are about 25 minutes into our cardio on the pedal bike. Not bad. We've gone 3.84 miles, so not a terrible pace. I've just kind of been scrolling on TikTok too. But yeah, I think once I get to like, I don't know, maybe like 30-40 miles, I'll be done. But I'm just gonna keep pedaling for now. I'll see you guys once we get some food after this. Well, not even really food. I think I'm mostly just gonna have Fairlife milk and those high fiber gummy bears. All right, to finish off our day of eating, we had 12.06 ounces of the chocolate Fairlife milk, and we're gonna have 3 of these Atkins high fiber gummy bears. So pretty cool. It's about the gummy bears are about 105 calories, and we're still honestly a little bit lower on our calories than I want to be, which is kind of crazy. But I mean, it should be fine, because we were like at the highest I want to be in calories yesterday, so it kind of evens out. So yeah, I will see you all tomorrow. Ciao.